At all. Her having to be quiet. Quiet, we're live.
Hey guys.
I believe nobody's watching yet, but it is. Wait a minute.
See if it's on yours on Facebook.
Let me take a look here. Yep.
Hey guys.
Yep. Yeah,
Does it
that's
show
all.
anybody watching out there?
Showing one.
But that's you right there, I think.
Yeah. It's showing my live. Now it's showing 6 people. Let's get going.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Huh?
You can see the comment just a little bit right there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to squint really hard, ain't we?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey guys, Dallas and Brad here with Days of Dirt with Bradbury Racing. We just thought we would go live tonight and kind of go over our plans. What we have planned this year, we haven't really said. We've said shortly in YouTube videos, but we've had some questions asking like what car we're going to be running this year, where we're going to be running, what we're going to be doing, if we're going to be at this race or that race. So we just thought we'd go live and kind of go over that and see if anybody has any questions for us. We'll be glad to answer any, like we always do in our YouTube as well. We always answer back to you guys. So if you ever have a question and don't get a chance to ask it here, ask it on our videos. We'll gladly answer it back.
Also, we're trying a new app out here to where we're broadcasting live to Facebook and YouTube as well. So if we miss a question or a comment, we'll be sure to reply to it afterwards. But it's kind of hard seeing the questions and all, but we'll get through this and we'll get it figured out. New technology, you gotta love it. So
hey Michael. And our daughter is in the background. She's not asleep, so if you hear some whining or some grunting, it's her back there.
Might have to stop and pick her up. Someone got some sun. No, somebody was working today. Oh.
He's always red like that. He had a shower earlier. After a shower, he's always red.
Bigsy, I'm telling you, man, these YouTube videos, that's one thing about it. Every time I go back and watch them, I'm going to have to get my hairstylist because I need a haircut and a shave.
Nope, he doesn't. I like it.
Goodness.
Just needs it. Anyway, so to kind of go over our plans a little bit this year until we start getting some questions, we do plan on running the DRC car that we had last year. We plan to run some topless races, a lot of topless races. I think that's our plans. We haven't really put a schedule together yet because a lot of places haven't released a schedule, so we're kind of waiting on everybody to release those before we can really put a schedule together. But we plan right now to be at Mountain View Raceway in...
I believe it's 27th of March, I believe.
Where's that at?
Spring City.
Spring City, Tennessee. So we plan to be there a lot. That's one of our favorite tracks, and Magnolia is one of our favorite tracks as well, but unfortunately, the bad thing about having a steelhead motor is we can't run over there because they don't run us. So we're kind of limited to some tracks. That's really one of the only tracks that doesn't run steelhead that we really enjoy going to.
Yeah, and why not? Yeah.
Yeah, and we're planning on running the ECM a lot.
Yeah, we I think I looked this morning just kind of quickly. What are you doing?
Look at these.
Oh, yeah, I looked quickly this morning. I think Talladega's having a practice. Is it the 21st? It's the weekend before their season, the 27th. So whatever that would be, they're having a practice. I'd like to try to be there to try out what we've changed on the car. And then the following week, I think, is Mountain View season opener, which is the 27th, and I plan to be there. And as far as I'm concerned, I think we're going to try to run a good bit at Mountain View, like you said,
Pretty much be our home track this year.
More times than not. I liked what they done last year. I like what they're doing. It's about another hour drive versus Talladega, but at the same time, we're able to get home a lot quicker. They don't run 100,000 classes. That's
Yeah, we usually get home around 10, 11 o'clock all the way from there, so that's huge.
Payout's good, so I'm really enjoying what they do and looking forward to getting up there more than we did last year. So, and then of course, like she said, ECM.
Answer back to some questions. Hey Rob, we're glad you enjoy them. We enjoy doing them. Hey Nitro. I say go get an SAS. We would love to, but unfortunately we have a steel head motor and some of those tracks require big motor.
That and a little bit more finances. So.
Yeah.
Maybe this new business idea takes off and we can do that one.
Or we can find a really big sponsor.
One of the two. Yeah. Nitro, no, nobody guessed the business. They've been maybe one person that was kind of
sort of close.
They was just warm. They wasn't hot. So nobody's even close.
Hey guys. They said hey from
Texas, West Virginia.
Oh, we're Blue Ridge Outlaws.
I looked at I want to say they had the rules there at the Cars show in North Carolina when we was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were looking at
them. That's not something that's out of the question. You know, we maybe some of the tracks that are a little closer down here that they run.
Yeah,
that's very possible.
That was one of the only bad things for us is a lot of the races are like what in Carolinas, and North Carolina for us is about 6 hours.
Yeah.
So it's a haul to be able to do that. So it's not real.
I'd love to get up there. What was that next? Go back down. That was another question. Go down. Yes, right there where it says a big thing for a track to be done early. Yes, the last time we went to Mountain View, like I said, it's a 2-hour drive for us. Well, 3 hours counting the time change. We left the track. They was done racing. We left the track at 8:30 our time, and if we wouldn't have stopped at 8, we'd have been back home by 10:30. So
yeah,
to me that's huge.
Sorry guys, we're all up close and personal to be able to see these comments. Usually I look at the comments on my phone, but with this we can't.
Yeah, right now we're trying to comment back to YouTube.
Not be able to see like boogers and everything else. I apologize. Ice cream truck.
They're used to that with my videos. Ice cream truck. No, not quite. Nowhere close.
Did you do Bradbury's tonight for this video?
That's pretty.
Do what, Jason? I'm confused.
There's no telling what he's saying.
Do you guys have crate late models? We do. We've actually ran crate late model before.
And we're looking at finding another crate. We had crate motors in the past, and we sold it and ran this steelhead this past year. And we're looking for a crate motor to run special races this coming up season and on into the future. We just haven't ran across a deal good enough for us.
Could y'all try to run some of the MS?
Yes, that's a thing that I've been looking at as well. With Magnolia and all that. When it slicks off, I think a steelhead motor is fine. I know a lot of those guys jump up from crate to run that class when they come into Magnolia. So yes, that's one thing we can do. And
we don't necessarily have a baby steelhead motor. We've got a pretty good one. So we probably, really and truly, we've said we're gonna run a topless, and we really run whatever. We'll run some Southern All-Star races. We'll run topless.
Of course, this is all going to be barring the economy and diesel fuel prices too during racing season. So.
Yeah, that's for sure. For sure. But we do plan on running a full season, but we're not committing to any certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Series. Yeah. My mind's not working.
Hey, John, enjoy that nice weather down there. I'm sure that's a lot better than the weather in Maryland.
Oh, yeah. Manitoba, Canada. Hey, Ike. Glad to see ya. Let's see that sweet girl. She's telling y'all she wants to be on the video, too.
Yeah, she's getting restless down there, that's for sure.
We don't want to keep her the whole thing, but we made sure at the end. Is it all steel motor rules?
Is it the topless series, I think they can run... The difference in their rules versus Talladega steel rules, they can run dome pistons and raised runner heads. I want to say they can run a little bit bigger cubic inch than what we can run at Talladega. Talladega, we have a 362 cubic inch rule. Supposed to be flat top pistons, but that's another story. standard runner heads, and pretty much anything else you want. Stainless steel valves. You can't have titanium valves. Last time I looked.
Yeah, last time you looked. His hair.
Jason, this is called getting out of the shower, wiping it with a towel, and eating a hot dog sandwich.
He needs a haircut bad, but we just haven't got around to doing it. Several decent paying to win crate 604 races.
Yes, that's the whole reason we've been looking at trying to find another crate motor, is just for those decent paying races. You know, it won't be if we do find one, it won't be something that we run every week. Just something where the money races come into town.
We do really enjoy running crate though, because a crate motor you slap it in and you don't ever have problems. There's not a whole lot of upkeep.
Keep the oil changed and go racing.
I think one of the most fun we've ever had running crate. He won the Talladega points in crate in 2017, so we definitely had our fair share of crate racing. Barbara, hey, how are you? What type of business are y'all getting into with your new trailer? Jamie, we can't say that just yet. We are trying to get it off the ground first.
We're waiting on the insurance to get back and all the legal side of things to be set in stone. And then once all that gets taken care of and I can get off and running, then we'll announce what it is. But as far as anybody guessing it, there's nobody been anywhere close. There's been a lot of good guesses and a lot of good ideas. I wished I'd just posted that and got some ideas from people.
Yeah, I know. You guys going to Bristol?
No, sir, we're not going to Bristol. I would like to, if anything, I'd like to go watch, but I doubt we go watch because that's going to be right around the time. I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be about the time the season start for everybody, so we'll probably just focus on getting our car ready to go and maybe racing somewhere or whatever. But
and if we do go watch, it'll be like one day because we're not going to leave her for any certain amount of time like that. Hey, Jonathan. Glad to have you watching. Want to get me UMP Modified to start back into racing.
Modifieds are making a big stir right now. That's one thing about...
Especially those. Those are real Modifieds.
Yeah.
I hate to say the other ones are, but I just like those a lot better. They produce better racing.
I don't know. The Modifieds has been some of the best racing all year last year at Talladega, so...
Yeah, I'm just...
Somebody's getting cranky over there.
Barbara, we may show her at the end.
Sounds like she's going.
We've been working, getting the cars ready, waiting on sheet metal to finish and get our new bodies for this year. We're hoping to meet y'all this year.
Same here. She went to her mom's today, and I was out in the shop all day, and there'll be a new YouTube video coming of that. I got both the doors, both quarters, all cut out and bent up. They're ready to be mounted on the car. Just got to work on the rear T-bar before I can start mounting the body panels. But they are, it's coming along on our end as well. And you too.
Heard rumors, new trailers for hauling motorcycles. Probably better money in that than there is racing.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what we're going to have to do when gas prices go so high.
Well, at least you have your hair buddy Ford to rub you if I can keep up.
You'll be alright, Jason. If anything, you can get me when I lap you, like you said last year.
Jason, if you can see the top of his hair, he doesn't really have a whole lot. It's just kind of combed over.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm catching y'all. Trust me.
You think you ever get a super motor?
We ran one last year just to try it, while we had our motor down. But it's it's not something that's out of the question. Just got to wait for the right timing and the right finances, and just wait for all the, what am I trying to say? All the pieces to fall into the place at the right time.
We're definitely looking into getting a crate motor before we get a super motor, just because super racing can be kind of up there, because to be able to run with super guys, you've got to buy new tires every week and stuff like that. So it gets kind of expensive, which we generally do that anyway, but sometimes we're not able to. We'll show you guys the baby in a few, Michael.
Tow truck driver. I don't know about that.
I do enjoy YouTube videos. Well, we're glad you guys enjoy them.
Repo man.
No, that's dangerous.
Hey, I've always said I wouldn't mind being a repo guy.
No,
well, I know she ain't gonna go for that.
I can't do it.
What did Jason say?
Jason said still more hair than me. The race from down in South and Milton, Florida and Deep South. Hey, you heard about that new track called Outlaw Speedway in Alabama?
I have heard about that. I watched a lot of Zach's videos and all on Facebook.
Oh, is that his?
I believe, yeah.
I thought his was in Mississippi.
It's Outlaw Speedway.
Oh.
Anyways, I think they run crates over there though as well. But I think they might have a big super race or something coming over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get into mods. They put a good show, but I've grown up. That's kind of me, John. They're okay to watch, but I've always been all about late models. I don't really care about any of the other classes. I mean, they produce good racing, but late models.
But now the problem with late models, you have to worry about the track rubbering up.
Yeah, because usually we're the last one to run.
That's another story too. So.
Hey, Derek. Roger, hi, hello.
Man, I don't have to get glasses.
Life of progress on the car.
Thank you. It's getting there. We got less than a month, so we gotta hurry up.
Yeah, everything we kind of got 3 to 4 weeks behind because we got COVID, so we were down for 2 weeks, and then we had her, so we were down for a week or two, which I was down a lot longer than he was. I stayed in the house with her, which a lot of times you guys won't see me in the videos because sometimes I'm out there. I try to be out there as much as I can, but at the end of the day, I still need to spend time with her and stay with her, so you won't see me in some of them, but a lot of them you will see me in, and I think Brad kind of goes over that in the videos as well. What's that tool you have for your wheel wells?
It's like James Deadman sent it to me. We'll put a link of his YouTube channel. He contacted me. I was using little end nippers you get from like Harbor Freight. It's just a small set of like catfish scanners sort of. And he seen me using it, and he reached out to me and said that he had a tool that he could send me, and he sent it to me, and it's just a block of aluminum basically with a handle on it, and it gives you a lot of good leverage, and it works real nice. So if you want, just check his YouTube channel out. He's got videos of how he makes it, and I think he's got an updated video of kind of something he done a little different to it, if I'm not mistaken. So just check him out and let him know you seen it. Somebody's getting fussy over there.
Ready for the season to get fired up. I'm sure y'all are as well. We are. We're ready for it to be in the warmer part so we can take her. So we don't have to leave her because we're going to leave her in the first part just because it's going to be too cold. But we're more than ready to get back going. For
sure. It's
been a weird off season. Derek said you going to run limited or super this year?
Be running limited for the most part. We're gonna run mostly at Mountain View and ECM. So we'll probably come to Talladega occasionally, but most part limited. Oh man, it got quiet.
I know, she quit whining.
I was saying new message right there.
I don't know, but it's not.
Oh, it's right there. It'll stroll, I guess.
Nothing's.
Man.
Well, now we ran out of stuff to do because nobody said anything.
We ran through the ringer there, didn't we?
Do you guys ever watch the Joiners Hunt the Front, Jason Hollis, Hollis Farms, Street Stocks, Chase Holland, Modified, and the Minor Boys? They run Street Stocks. We watch all of those channels pretty much.
We do. We don't get to watch them all the time, but we try to watch them as much as possible. Enjoy every one of them.
It's nice to see people doing stuff like this with racing. We fully support it.
I mean, there's nothing on TV no more other than politics and a bunch of BS, so it's nice to see people doing stuff like this and be able to get your mind onto something we actually enjoy.
Derek said I don't blame you for not coming to Talladega.
Yeah.
If anybody runs at Talladega, they know. We don't have to speak on that. I might have to. Ooh, well.
Man.
We don't have any, and then 4 will come through. We have to make a trip to Mountain View this year to watch. I've never been there before.
It's super nice. The
facilities
are top notch. I mean, it's right there with Magnolia. Last year it was a new track, so they were having to try to figure out their track prep. So, to make it a little more racier, and I'm sure as time goes on, they're gonna get that figured out and all. But man, like I said, being able to get out of there at a decent time and have a great payout and you know, all that just kind of adds up. And it's something that has been on my watch list all winter.
And like you said before too, they pay really, really well, so that's a huge thing to us. You ever run the Tulip Bowl at Crossville Speedway?
I've never been up there. We was going to go this past year for a topless race, and seems like something they had to cancel for some reason, and it was like in the middle of the week they had to cancel. I thought something happened, and they ended up having to cancel, but we missed it, and because their rescheduled date, we had a vacation plan, so.
Love what y'all guys and girls are doing. Keep up the good work. Love the live. Ain't never seen it like this before.
Thank you very much. Our live videos really are what we started doing on Facebook a couple of years ago. We started doing live question and answers like this.
We've been doing this for probably 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years ago, yeah.
Drove us to do a YouTube channel.
It seemed like we just got more. It seems like we got more requests to do like YouTube videos and all, so we just kind of jumped on board and rode it. Have enjoyed the ride and hoping to continue doing it as long as we keep getting positive feedback.
Derek said, I mean, what I've heard about Fort Payne Talladega is better than there, so I don't know. You're exactly right. We don't go there for a reason. We won't speak any more on that either.
Brandon, you must have just joined in. No, we've talked about that the whole video.
Brandon's always late.
He probably couldn't hear us.
What size tracks do you run?
Goodness.
She's getting mad.
I think Talladega's 4/10, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
I think it's 4/10. Mountain View's like 200 yards. Round.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's like a little go-kart track. I mean, it's
not that much. It's not very wide either. I mean, some of the...
But there's a ton of banking in it, though.
Yeah. I mean, the turns are a little wider, but the straightaways are pretty narrow. Yeah. Yeah, Barbara, she's getting cranked up. She's getting a little tired. It's, what, 8? It's a little after. Well, we started at 8, so I know it's after 8.
It's getting about bedtime. I know it's getting about bedtime for me, too.
Yeah, 8. It's definitely
Somebody's got to work tomorrow.
Oh, sure.
Hey, be sure you guys check out our... Well,
I think so.
there we go. Be sure you check out our shop.spreadshirt.com/daysofdirt to get your Days of Dirt BBR apparel, t-shirts, hats. It's print to order, so as soon as you hit the order button, they print it up and get it shipped straight out to you.
Yeah, we ordered ours and it was here in less than a week.
Yeah.
So it was really quick turnaround.
Yeah, I think the shipping said it was going to take like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it ended up being like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, it gave like a 2 to 3 week lead time, and then it was here within a week. So.
Which I'm sure that's just because of the craziness going on with shipping and all right now.
Yeah. Whoa. Where did all these come from? I would love for you to come race up here in Kentucky with me. I'd pay for you all entry fees and stuff.
Oh, we appreciate that, Tyler. That's very generous. We'll have to see how our paths can cross eventually. That's for sure.
What we generally like to do as far as our season is we race closer to home the first couple of races just to make sure we're not going to have any issues and make sure the car's handling well before we do travel off to 2, 3, 4 hour racetracks. I
want to say that the Topless Series may go to Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken.
I know Southern All-Stars says something.
I know Southern All-Stars do, but I think the Topless Series may have one race that goes off up there. Our car's a 2020.
We got it in April of last year.
Yeah. The trailer, that's coming, Roger. We got to wait on the insurance and all that and all the paperwork side of the business to be confirmed, and then once we're able to hit the road running, we'll announce what it is. But nobody's guessed it.
Hey, from Any, good to see you and the baby doing good. Are you going to Bristol in March?
Thank you. No, we're not going to Bristol. We're just going to check it out. We'll probably order the pay-per-view and watch it from there, I'm sure. But
It'll be a whole lot cheaper. Hotel rooms and everything else.
A whole lot cheaper. I know when we drove up to Johnson City to get that tubing bender, I didn't think we was ever going to get there. And
it was a beautiful trip, though.
Yeah, but that place isn't far from Bristol. I think it's like 15, 20 minutes.
Y'all make awesome videos. Thank you, Zach. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I just love to I just love to race with you all and meet you guys.
Thank you, Tyler.
Appreciate
That means a lot.
We'll hopefully get to meet up with you and at some point. Dad wants to go off and race, but he don't know if he's gonna race that much this year. I think it is because I'm gonna try and start this year.
Oh boy. Don't cost him too much money now. What's he gonna do with that new car if he ain't gonna race?
Are you gonna get the new car, Derek? Are you just gonna hang it up? They're the ones that got me wanting to get back into racing. I'm 58, been racing a while. I've had a start 2008 health problems, but now I'm trying to get back.
Maybe you can get back into it, Rob. That's
racing something hard to get out of.
It's like riding a bicycle.
But it's hard to turn it loose.
Well, it's about like crack.
Good talking with you all from Nebraska. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much, Nitro.
Whoa.
Golly, bum, this thing jumps crazy, y'all.
I'm getting up early in the morning to go fishing here in Florida, so I'm going to call it a night.
Man.
I'm going to call it a night. Car's looking good. Can't wait for you guys to get back at it. Take care, guys.
Thank you, John. Have fun fishing. Enjoy it, like I said, enjoy that warm weather.
We're jealous.
Yeah. Which it wasn't that bad here today. It was right at 60.
One of these days we'll race across the Speedway with you. It's about 4 hours for me.
Yeah, that's about how long. I think when we looked it up, I think Crossville's going to be like 3.5 hours, something like that.
3 to 4 hours, I remember.
So
hey, Patrick. Unfortunately, you do know us, huh?
Hey, where was you at today? You're supposed to come up today. Whitney not let you?
I was going to ask you if you might come up. He says he wants me to race the blue underwear. I'm not scared of the speed of mine when I get to racing.
Well, that's probably smart. That's you got to get used to it. Better to get used to one like that than a high dollar one, which they're all high dollar. I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean.
My son races IMCA mod, and I ran IMCA late model.
What is the difference in an IMCA late model Nitro? Is it like, I think do they run 8-inch tires? Whoa, wrong button. The drinks. It's no way to be a crew member.
You're fired. Who's the scrubber here, ladies and gentlemen? Enjoy your channel, dirt tracks, and all that. Y'all get off of there.
Thank you very much, Brad. 12-inch, okay. That's very smart. Trust.
602 can be demolition. 14-inch on late model.
Okay, well I didn't know. I don't really know that much about IMCA. We had IMCA modifieds at Talladega one year, and then they just kind of faded out. The best I remember. That's all I really know about IMCA's. I think somebody's telling us it's time to go to bed.
I'm getting you, girlfriend. I'm getting you.
Yeah. She ain't gonna know. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna look right at that bright light.
Look at the light. And say hey, everybody.
Say hey.
Say hey, everybody.
Magnolia. Hey, Maggie.
She's getting tired. You wanna go night, no, baby?
She says, "Oh, I see that bright light."
Let me see her passy.
All right. Well, you got anything else you want to cover under a live video?
Nothing I want to, unless anybody has any questions.
What's one track in the region that you want to race that you haven't raced at? That's a tough one. We knocked 411 off last year. I'd like to get back to 411 though. You know, that was our first race there, and I'd like to get back up there at least one more time. But I don't know, Tazewell. I'd like to go to Tazewell. She don't want me to, but I'd like to.
I don't like that. It's way too big to scare.
She's the scaredy cat. No, she don't, Derek.
She does. No, we hope she never ever wants to race. That's our hope because, well, our hearts can't deal with it, and neither can our pockets. So.
Maybe she'll just go to school and be like the next Rumley. Maybe she'll be a good engineer and make more money doing that. Oh man, Smoky Mountain, yeah. I'd be alright with Smoky Mountain too.
Somebody asked a question right above that.
I didn't see it. What'd it say? Man. Where was it at?
Right there.
Ah, crap. I'm gonna keep on messing with this. I'm about to exit out of it if I hit.
When's the first race for Super?
We don't have, I mean, unless we jump up and run Super with our steelhead, then we don't really have any plans for Super this year. I think Southern All-Stars is gonna come to Talladega once this year. And if they do, we'll more than likely do like we did last year and just jump up and try to run it with our steelhead.
We didn't do too shabby with our steelhead.
No. Duck River, we've been there to watch once, but man.
Tennessee tracks are definitely some of our favorites.
Yes,
they know how to run
sure.
racetracks around there. That is one thing about them.
Derek, I want to say I got a buddy that was watching this video a little earlier. I want to say he lives close to Lernerville and up around, and he goes to Williams Grove all the time. I raced motocross 12 years at Superstocks 10. Whew, I'm out on the motocross. That's I'll stick to four wheels.
And a roll cage.
Yeah, I know how clumsy I am. I can only imagine how I'd be on a dirt bike or a motorcycle for that at all. Okay, well I'll have to check out Smoky Mountain. I didn't know that. I'll have to check it out. Be nice to go up there and then go vacation.
Yeah, it would.
Well, we're gonna have an enclosed trailer though.
Yeah.
Y'all
where you gotta go.
Start hitting her up. I need my money woman to give me a trailer.
You got a business going.
Thank you, Roger. We'll see you. Yeah. I ain't been on iRacing in forever. I'm gonna have to get back on
After
there.
you just bought all kinds of new stuff, you ain't even touched it.
You know, the thing about it, I don't have enough time to get on there to practice and all. To me, the funnest thing on iRacing is those 80 models NASCAR. Those are the funnest things out there. Yes, if you've never been to Magnolia or Wynot, those are two tracks I would highly recommend going to. They're super fun.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is everybody talks about how slick Magnolia is. It's always wide open in hot laps and qualifying, and then after that it is slick. And then did I say Wynot or Magnolia?
I don't remember.
That was supposed to be Magnolia. Then Wynot's the same way. Wynot's hammer down early in the night, and then it'll just dead slick.
Oh gosh. Woo.
Goodness gracious. The old school greats, Mike Head. Would Ronnie Johnson be considered an old school great?
I mean, technically, he still just races. He still races.
I mean, I enjoyed Ronnie Johnson when I was about knee high, so I would say Mike Head, Ronnie Johnson. If you want to consider Ronnie an old school. Yeah, I feel the same way, Derek. Y'all just go get one. We'll go with y'all.
Load both of our cars up.
There you go.
And get her race car. No. We don't want her to get into racing. We hope she never wants to. I have run 2 day races with you. Sometimes
Sure. Is it? I'm assuming you're talking about TJ that does my shocks.
maybe with the same last name.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got the same last name. sprint cars don't work right.
Or maybe you just can't drive them faster.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. A roll cage on a motorcycle, I don't know. That'd probably be hard. That'd probably make it even harder to handle. No good dirt racing in Kentucky. Man, that's the... When is that track that the Southern All-Stars go to? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Anyways. Gonna have to move into Mississippi or Tennessee.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of tracks in Alabama either.
I've never been to the Taz in person, but that's why I'd like to go.
He said, "Yep, that's it."
Yep, that's...
TJ does our stocks, and he's
helped,
good on them.
He's helped us out a lot last year and a half. Richmond Raceway, that's it. That's correct. Ponderosa or Cumberland Speedway.
I've heard of both. I've heard
Yep.
those are both real nice.
Yep. Well, you ready to go put her to bed?
I guess so. She's getting kind of ill. I think
Alright,
she wants a bottle.
Well, hey, we appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. Thank you guys for all the questions and comments and keeping it going. Y'all check back with us. If we missed a comment or a question through the video, like I said, we're trying to watch these questions on both media platforms. So if we missed it, we'll get back to you. You guys just make sure you check out all of our YouTube videos. Like I said earlier, make sure you check out our Spreadshirt website for all your apparel. If you guys like this, let us know what you liked or disliked about it. We may try to do some more of these like we have in the past, but
we really enjoy the live videos.
yeah, it's fun to interact and be able to answer questions as we're going. So y'all just have a good night. Hopefully everyone has a great work week, and y'all be on the watch for our newest YouTube videos.